All right, YouTube. Now, if you clicked on this thumbnail, you see what this video is about. I'm gonna show you in the next part what tools I used and what kind of wood I used to get this together. Let's get to it. So right here I have a couple of pieces of wood. I got a 2x6, I got a 2x3, and then I have a 1x2. And I also have all my hook attachments and pieces that I bought on Amazon that I'll link below. So I have to make two identical ones. And so everything that I do is gonna be cut twice, but it's only 3 pieces of wood that we're gonna use. The rest is gonna be this and attachments with screws. And then after I get my cuts, stain it and seal it. Off camera, what I did was use my wood filler, fill in any gaps that I had from routing this out, and then any of the imperfections that I had on this piece of wood I filled in with wood filler. I already have my holes drilled in for my top. Just have to drill in some holes in the bottom to secure this to the base. Once I have all of that done, once this is dry, I'm going to sand it back down, stain it, and to use my stain, picked up some of these painter's triangles. I've used them before, but they are really handy. What they do is they just elevate the wood that you have, so that way you don't get it all over the table. It works really well. So stay tuned for that. Now that we got everything stained and dry, I'm going to show you how to tie the knots to hold on these steel rings. Now I'm just using this piece of nylon that I purchased online on Amazon. And not everybody knows how to tie knots. So what you're going to want to do is you want to take this knot, put it through the hole from behind, bring it down around the back, cross over the front, and then you're going to go through the last hole you just made. Now if you did this correctly, once you cinch it down, it'll tighten up and it won't move. just want to make sure there's a little wiggle room in there, but this knot is not coming undone. So we're gonna cut off our excess and burn it with a lighter. All right, now that I've got one finished off, I'm gonna show you how I got to this point. So essentially, I tried to measure out the string so that way it was higher than the base of my board, but also long enough to reach around the hook. And so it gave me plenty of slack right here to work with to get my hook and my ring to work together. Now this can always be adjusted to be a little higher, to be a little more taut. But you don't want these to be so tight that the ring can barely get around the hook. Once I had my measurement for my length, I then measured out a good spot to put my hook, and I drilled a hole straight through the center. So that's what I'm about to do to this next piece. And there you go. 2 working hook games. You just got to cut off this excess and burn it with the lighter.